to you from the beautiful Vallecito, Colorado. Come on, baby. Come on, you can do it. CenturyLink, you suck. All right, we're finally live. Okay, it has been another eventful day at Little Deer's farm. Chickens are getting out on their own now. They're very good, though. They really don't stray. And then they stay in when I leave, so they can jump over the gate. It has been eventful, and this is really not a good place to stand because I have the attack of the squirrels going on. Now, my roomie, she was convinced that these squirrels are conspiring against her. And it was pretty funny. I thought she was being very silly. However, I came out and I'm telling you, one of these squirrels threw a pine cone down at me, hit me on the head with it. And we're not talking like it dropped out of the tree. We're talking about like this thing was flung at me. Hit me in the head, rolls down my hair, gets pine sap everywhere. That was really fun. Anyway, so I began to understand this conspiracy theory of the squirrels, especially when I came out yesterday morning and again this morning, and these guys were chucking these things down so hard they were bouncing off the roof of the house and rolling down and all over. I thought I'd be fun or funny and go collect all the ones that they were throwing down and hide them from them. So I put them in a bucket. This black one right over here I use for my ashes from the fireplace. Anyway, I put them in there, thinking, all right, they'll be all right in there. Came out like 30 minutes later, and I'm telling you, they were all gone. So I'm beginning to look at this conspiracy thing against the squirrels. Because, I've been called by our government a conspiracy theorist. So, hey, I'm going to run with it. Yeah, we're going to start a channel called It's a Conspiracy. We're going to talk about the conspiracies of the squirrels. Conspiracies of the chickens. They conspire too. And, heck, I don't know. I think we can turn about anything into a conspiracy. Have a lot of fun with it. We actually laugh around here a lot at our silly little things like that. Because, of course, we love these animals. And, of course, this is a big joke. Okay? Because I'm really not a conspiracy theorist. I only operate on fact. And if I don't see the evidence of it, then I can't throw in an opinion, really. Or I won't. Okay? I won't. Because there's too much bullshit out there. Anyway, yes, another eventful day at Little Deer's farm. Chickens are out. They really love that stuff from the pine cones under the tree. All that dry stuff that I've been trying to get rid of. They like to scratch around in that. You should be laying eggs soon. They're acting like they want to, kinda. Hard to tell. Okay. I don't know if you can see those green feathers or not, but they're really pretty. Really pretty feathers. Bluish green. Some of them are more blue than green, and they're actually very pretty. One of my friends said that I should send a feather with everything that I mail as a signature. I kind of liked it. Certainly have enough feathers. And we've only just begun. Look at you. Are you up there being queen of the... Ooh, both of you. Look at you guys. Ooh, big, beautiful chickens that you are. Look at how tough you are. You like jumping up there. I don't think you can jump up into any of these trees. Might want to look at that. Okay, well, we burn our trash out here, a lot of it. So, and I moved the burn pit around the property and set up different places as I clean up areas of pine cones and dead wood and whatnot. You know, which it makes it really nice because everybody loves being around the fire, and it's pretty funny to watch people tend the fire. You know, I never really have to do much if there's other people around because they just take over and start doing it themselves, and they seem to really be enjoying themselves, so I'm cool with that. I'm down for that. Okay, so this particular chicken right here is the one that's got the biggest crown going. Oh, they're pretty funny too. See, they like to face off. I don't know what that's about. Oh, get out of the kale. Get out of the kale. You guys have destroyed my kale. No, you can't be in there. Stop acting like you are entitled to the kale. Oh, there they go again. Little facing each other off. It's a pretty funny thing. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. See, they never go far. They like to hang. They haven't been so easy to get back into their coop. Well, not too bad, though. You know, sometimes I'll have 1 or 2 strays that just want to go round and round and round. So, this is the beginning of the healing center, everybody. You know, it is my intention to maintain this property for the benefit of those that suffer from government abuse. So, that's what the healing center is all about. It's for victims of government abuse. And how does that work? Well, trying to set the people free, set ourselves free, work together, you know, helping each other. It's a commitment to your fellow human. Ooh, look at the 2 of them there. They were facing off. Anyway, chickens are good. Natural eggs are good. Planning on putting in the honeybees. And then Kimmy and I are going to start some things for the kids in the spring, like with balloons that have the seeds in them for, I don't remember which plants, but it's the plants that will attract and help replenish the earth with the monarch butterflies. And, of course, we've got a decline on the ladybugs, and we've got the monarch butterflies, the ladybugs, the honeybees. And what else is it that needs to be replenished? There's a lot. A lot of work to do, you guys. And the only way that we have any hope is if we pull together and work together, love each other. You know, do not allow this separation construct, this separation and segregation construct that has been used against humanity for thousands of years to continue, because the experiment is over and the Creator no longer requires anything there. So we're free to love each other. And we also have responsibilities. And our responsibilities are great. And our responsibilities are extended to our human family, wherever they are, and whoever they are. I gave up finding my blood tribe years ago, because as far as I can tell, we're all one tribe. That's the way I feel about it. We're one tribe and we're one people, and I don't care where you came from. I don't care what your history is, your religious beliefs or whatever. If you are here for the good, and if you can love your human brother and sister, then we can get along just fine. But we have to create a new way, you guys. Otherwise, we're not going to make it. And that's just the reality. So, victims of government abuse and a healing center for them. I have healers that are ready to come whenever they're needed or whenever, the time is right. And I already have healers here. And the healing center's already started, is the point. Okay? And it will continue. It will grow because I will involve myself in new ways. I cannot play in the legal system the way that it is created and designed. But I can help create new ways of going forward. And, yep, that's where this, the Healing Center for Victims of Government Abuse is vitally important to mankind. And let me tell you, go out and talk to a few people about that. And tell them it's for victims of government abuse. See how they react. Because the reaction I have gotten has been incredible. There isn't anybody that can't relate. There isn't anybody that doesn't understand it. So it's a real problem. And that abuse will continue, I'm afraid, for the time being, because we really have sick-minded creeps. I know they're still our human family, and I still have to reach out, on some level to them because I don't know what their stories are. I don't know how they got the way they are. Is it gluttony or, just greed? Is it pedophilia? That's big. This is how they twist the minds of the youth. They, sadly, some of the victims of government abuse are victims from childhood, and what they're doing with my grandkids is just a prime example. They steal the kids out of the home. Okay, in our case, it was right as my kids were approaching their adolescence. So what a perfect time, right? I mean, who couldn't go into any home and pull something out of context and make it look really sick and twisted? I can see where anyone could do that with anyone. Anyone could go into any private home, pull something out of context, twist it around, and make it sound like something totally different. Especially, we all have our private things that we deal with. And that's exactly what they are. They are private. They are personal. They are private. For a government agency to come into your world or into your life or into your home and pull things out and take advantage of these poor little kids, which is what my kids were when they left here. They were innocent. Way too innocent for this crap. Way too innocent. They were growing into their adolescence together with me watching over them. I was completely aware and on top of the situation. But anyway, none of that really matters because the point is that anybody can take anything out of any home that is personal and private and turn it into something sick and twisted. But it takes a sick and twisted mind to do what has been done to my family. It takes some real sick beings. Anyway, I'm not here to judge. I really am not. When the time comes, the Creator tells me to judge, I'll judge. I will discern spirits. I will stand in righteousness. I've had plenty of time to figure all this out and see what has happened and what is happening. And it's just pure evil. You know, just pure evil. But it all will come about. And it all will take a shape and a form for the good. Because I'm going to keep my intentions pure. I'm going to keep my heart right. I'm going to stay in the light and the truth. I'm going to love my fellow humans. I already do. Love and continue to help as many as I can as I travel the road of life and have this human experience and see the terrible, terrible anguish of so many and feel the terrible, terrible. I'm going to reach out to everyone that I can, and if they're hungry, I'm going to feed them. And if they are cold, I'm going to give them a blanket or something, or a coat, or put them in front of a fire. Whatever I have to do, whatever needs to be done. You know, the value of human beings is way undergauged, I guess would be the right word. Human beings have no idea how valuable they are, how precious they are. And unfortunately, they're pretty beat up, you know. So getting people to understand how important they are, how valuable they are, and how okay they are with their own thoughts and where they are in life, you know, getting people to understand that they're not bad. You know, you were programmed to think that, or you were abused and ended up thinking that there was something wrong with you. You know, we have